We're hitting the button that makes it go?
The button that makes it go. Hello!
Hello!
It's us!
Ah,
We're back!
Ah.
We've been doing like a little trilogy of bad action movies. We got through The Order, and it wasn't great.
The Old Guard?
The Old Guard, sorry.
The Order?
The Order is a different show on Netflix. But now we're watching Chris Hemsworth's Extraction.
Extraction! Woo.
I haven't seen it.
I'm the only one that's seen this fucking movie.
My hopes are not high, but I can feel it somewhere in my gut that I'm gonna be fine with this film. It's not even 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, it's barely. It's basically 2 hours.
You need to stop. We just did a whole thing. So, Extraction is a Netflix original film, so you can find it on Netflix. Right now we are right at the start of the Netflix logo, and I'm gonna hit start in 3, 2, 1. And then the weird lines, and now it's black. Agable.
Brief drug use.
It kind of looks like the
strong, bloody violence throughout.
Yeah.
No fear, though.
No fear, no fear.
No fear, one fear.
Yeah. Wow, that's an interesting... I know it's a Netflix movie, but it's just interesting to see Netflix presents. Agbo. I forgot Raffi's eating.
Maybe we should have waited to suffer.
Nah, it's okay. At least if we do this, if we get through this fast, we can
You wanted warm tones to show that it's Middle East?
Isn't this in India?
Oh shit, it is in India.
That's not the Middle East, friend.
Third world country. We're showing how hot and desolate it is. Or shit like that. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, they use warm tones to show off, it's hot area, but I feel like they also use a lot of warm tones whenever they're in a third world country. Or what's considered a third world country.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I forgot they did this shit.
Doctor Who is that?
Can't you tell?
Yeah, it's Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry, it's Chris
Evans.
No, I'm sorry, it's Liam Hemsworth. Ow, fuck.
No, I'm sorry, it's Chris Pine.
Yeah, I forgot about Chris.
Yeah.
I forgot about the star of The Princess Diaries, too. Chris Pine. What a fucking heel turn.
That movie.
Out of not even the movie, just him in that movie. I'm just like, Chris Pine? What are you, fucking naive? You expect me to dislike Chris Pine? Have you not seen my Pine Shrine?
You have a pine shrine?
No, I don't have room in my room for a pine shrine.
But you would if you could.
No, I'm not really a shrine person.
Well, no, that's just saddening.
What? Why?
Well, you're saying that, you don't have the room for a pine shrine, but instead of saying, I'm not much of a shrine person.
That's okay. Listen, you can write my jokes if you want, but currently I'm writing them. So... Why did that look like a logo for a movie that takes place underwater? Why was it blue? Yeah, Mumbai, India. Hell yeah.
2 days ago.
We love India.
Is this a white savior movie? Would this be considered white savior?
That's a bad question for me.
I just probably put my drink over here, away from the microphone. So every time I take a drink, you don't hear the clicking of the ice.
That's smart. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. What lies ahead? Only calling residents.
Just every time you see a very modern house, you're like, Collins.
Modern house surrounded by lots of greenery or forest. It's the Collins residence. Well, you know. Out. You're not my real dad, Dad.
Her boy plays piano.
Truly, there is no sadder instrument than piano.
No, the tiny violin.
Yeah.
The world's smallest violin.
Yeah, but him on a violin wouldn't fill the frame as well, so piano. I know it's only 5 minutes in and I'm jinxing myself by saying it, but so far it's fine. They're doing a nice job establishing, like, his life is a little empty and lacking. And, like, relationships.
Is that Wattpad? Wattpad? WhatsApp.
It's Wattpad.
It's Wattpad.
Yeah, foosball. Nothing brings me to the club faster than a fucking foosball table. What is this place?
It's like a teenage club, I think.
Yeah, sure. Oh, what are those arcade machines? Stop. You stop spinning. Oh, god damn it.
Keep on spinning.
Stop snitching, motherfucker. Also, good on them. No one has spoken English yet. We're chilling. Read your subtitles, you cowards.
They're speaking English.
Oh. I can barely hear.
You just hear accent, you're like, foreign language?
No, I didn't understand what they were saying, but I was reading. I was like, oh, okay.
I think now they're speaking Hindi.
There you go. Hey!
Hey, it's all good. That's that.
Don't do the accent at all. I don't care. Yo, that kid got rocked!
No, I was just thinking, for some reason I was like thinking of like in Fairy Tale when they were speaking English like real all of a sudden.
That's not how it came across. It just sounded like you were doing a very iffy Indian accent.
No.
And I'm like, you need to stop that.
I just remembered,
What the fuck are you doing? What is happening? Abso-fucking-lutely
They
not.
can't hear me, but you can.
I'm very appalled.
Isn't a whiteboard or a blackboard just hanging over the door?
Gotta write
Maybe.
Yeah, it's for ping pong. Who's up?
But there is a lot of Hindi in this movie, which is that's like, pretty nice because it actually places you. And since it's Netflix, they can just fucking put the subtitles. Fuck you.
Yeah, read, idiot.
Motherfucker.
You're about a stupid motherfucker, ain't you?
Ugh.
Get your butt back in your
with your
office.
recipe?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm on a fucking RP site, but it's fucking... It's a remake of an old site, and the old site had a thing where if you clicked on the chat and you had an unread or an unanswered message, it would immediately bump you to the bottom. But this remake site doesn't do that. It just, you click on it and it starts you all the way at the top and you have to scroll through 50 posts of paragraphs, and it's just like, good lord.
So I started recently doing some RP,
Oh really?
like with online peoples.
What kind? What fandom?
No fandoms.
Just OC stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Just like improv-y stuff. Oh, look at that fucking. Like,
I was gonna say, because if it was kind of fandom-y,
God, I don't know if that's for me.
What?
Like fandom-y. I guess depending on what it is. I don't want to like improv as someone from a fandom I like. It's not what I desire.
God, remember the Assassin's Creed roleplay? Fucking high school. Wrath.
Huh?
Remember the Assassin's Creed roleplay?
Yeah. I was just saying, some old internet friends have a little RP server that just recently came back to life,
Nice.
Where it used to be of specifically Boku no Hero, but some of us have just fallen out of Boku, and that server has been dead for like a year or something, so we decided to bring it back as a multi-use, what's it called? A multi-use chat.
Cool.
And so, if you were interested in more like RP stuff, I could have invited you to it.
Yeah. It's really light right now.
That's fair.
Look at Chris, his day off from doing Marvel work.
Oh, those are those his actual tattoos? Because some of them look like they're spray painted on.
I think some of them are spray painted on.
Like the one on his shoulder there?
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure that's spray painted on.
It's really bad. Yeet!
That looked okay before you cut, honestly. Should have figured out a way to do a one shot.
What
And
the
now-
fuck's the
Percy
Fucking
Jackson!
Percy Jackson!
Percy Jackson up in here.
A guy gets hired to protect a rich boy, and they have to fight their way through this mean streets of Mumbai.
Kinda. Not exactly. The rich boy got kidnapped, and he has to extract the rich boy out of the
That's the name of the movie. I don't understand why film loves this.
underwater.
Yeah, just meditating underwater type thing. Oh, and now I'm having visions of my boy and my wife. Oh, the horror.
Fucking what was it called? Where they like killed the wife of an action movie character. That's why he's so mean and tough.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Like I think like Fridge the wife or something like that. It's like a whole action movie trope.
Oh, okay.
Of like, oh, the main guy, he's so jaded and his wife is dead and
Aww, that dog. He's cute.
God damn it, I have this song stuck in my head.
What song?
oh my god,
No,
no, looks so helpless. And her body's screaming hell yes.
Oh, look, he knows how to use an ammo box. Oh. That's the name of the movie.
That's the name of the movie. And he's not necessarily a rich kid.
Happy
he's
late
a
birthday,
drug
Marcus.
lord's son.
Mm-hmm. I only know what I got from trailers.
Like I feel like this has the same thing of Old Guard, where it started off like fairly decently, and then just kind of went downhill. God, it looks like at some parts the tattoo is literally fading. Like he sweated too much, and it's literally like coming off.
They don't make tattoos
Couldn't
like that.
refresh
that
it
look
over
like
tape.
airbrush.
Like the pointed part of the arrow, the big middle one, was just really bad in one of those shots.
So this
And
is his
just-
place, so he just owns that helicopter out on the front porch?
There were tours.
Oh, she came.
It's weird not seeing him blonde.
Mm. So you
He kind of starts looking like this in the later ones, though.
Yeah.
When they
Whereas, like,
stop
more
giving
his-
him the wig. And
Yeah,
the
I
dyed
know.
eyebrows in Thor 1.
Still looks weird.
I don't know. He still got his face going, so the color doesn't fuck with me much.
Yeah.
Like if Daenerys had the same wig but changed the color, I'd be like, eh.
Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this.
I'm sitting here watching Extraction. And I don't
Wanna
wanna
watch
watch
Extraction.
Extraction. Can we just watch Old Guard again?
No,
Oh,
I don't want to watch Old Guard again.
Why? So what I'm hearing is watch Extraction.
No. What I'm saying is to watch a good movie.
No! Watch Extraction! No! Watch Extraction. Okay, well now I can't say so. Can't say no to that. No! Oh, look at this team of idiots. Look at this room full of fodder.
It do be like that.
There are 2 people on the poster for this movie. No one else here matters.
Extraction.
That's the name of the movie.
You take a shot every time you say Extraction.
Premiere.
I don't even
Burning
remember how
firefighter's
Premiere
soul.
ended.
Oh god, you got it too now. See, now I remember, but the first time I blacked out the rest of that movie after they started fighting the mayor and the Gundam.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even remember they had a gay kiss. Like, fuck.
They did.
Yeah.
They did?
That's
They kissed!
He gives them mouth to mouth. The what's it called? Blue-haired lesbian gives little frilly Loki mouth to mouth.
It's like
It's more kissing them mouth to mouth because of like the emotion behind it and stuff.
Yeah. There's like a whole thing where if you the Burnish need fire to live, and he was like dying, so Gallo fucking took a chomp out of some of the fire that he had still going, and he just like kissed it into Leo's mouth.
Mm-hmm. So I think it was my dumb brain, but like I kept waiting for the moment of like, you're one of them, and he's like, yeah, I'm a pro-mayor, but I've still got my burning firefighter soul.
You say that so good.
Thank you. I would love to voice act because when I was really little, like I'd watch the same 3 DVDs over and over.
Uh-huh.
So you just learn like, okay, I can copy inflection and stuff.
Nice.
Especially like that old Fox Spider-Man cartoon.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's overacting all the time, so it's like. Ugh. It's the same way I learned to sing. Just kind of try and do what they do. And if you can't, maybe... You should know a couple languages, shouldn't you? If this is your job sometimes. Yeah, no, this is happening.
Yep.
Can't get him out of those cuffs. No one got that because everyone's on their phone right now.
Huh? I didn't get... What joke did you say?
Get him out of those cuffs.
Oh, you're just referencing the Old Guard?
Yeah.
Why would you put in that much effort? It's Old Guard.
I didn't really put that much effort, but I
Why
was
would you put in any effort? It's Old Guard.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is he gonna slap the gun and take it because we're not doing the distance thing? Okay. It's a fake out. Ha 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 ha. I am funny guy, yes?
We haven't even gotten any action yet.
That's okay.
My thing is, if you're gonna make an action movie, I want there to be action.
Don't watch any action movies I make. There's gonna be lots of scenes of just learning what the character's about.
I want fucking John Wick for all of them.
John Wick has parts with no action.
Yeah,
Like
parts.
Yeah, this is the part with no action right now. Something about the way this room is set up, I feel like it's gonna turn into an action scene anyway.
Maybe. How long is this movie?
An hour 57.
Okay.
Looks like they at least shot on location in Mumbai. Oh shit. There's the action scene. There you go.
Yeah, they
Hero.
couldn't have done that! Motherfucker!
Now everyone's on their phones. But the action's fine.
I'm just-
starting. I just had to talk to somebody.
I'm just really mad about that in the old
Yeah.
guard. They were fucking zip ties! You just pull it tighter and fucking break it on your leg. Good lord!
Rafi's secret pass as a secret agent is coming out slowly. Ah shit, yeah, twist the gun, tactical. There you go. Yeah, we love that shit. That was depressing.
Warm tone filter.
The way that man dropped was like, oh. Ooh, that was cool. Fucking gun hit the camera. Isn't the choreographer for... Oh no, the director for this movie is one of the choreographers in some Marvel movies or something. I remember people talking about how the action in this is solid.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck me! How do you fake that? How do you film that? Oh god!
No, you can tell that was really...
Yeah,
the
that looked like the
CGI
top
was
of the...
kind of poor.
There was CGI on like the brick that he hit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the... you felt it.
At least you can see the muzzles.
Yeah, that was a flash.
What?
Not the pointy end? There you go. New pointy end.
Yeah, the action in this is like fairly good. But like...
Oh, the pointy end! The pointy end! Ah. They did something like this in Last of Us. Oh, the face too, not even like the neck. Do you remember that kill in The Last of Us? Ooh, nice. Do you remember that kill in The Last of Us where you punch the guy and his neck, he falls and he slides into like a piece of broken glass on a fridge and he's sitting there gurgling? Who's got the gun? Is it the boy? Kill the boy. He knows too much. Ooh.
I'm just gonna walk towards him.
I mean, he clicked the gun, it's not loaded. What the fuck is that? A Beretta? Fucking rifle-ass rifle.
Smack the kid.
Safety first. He just comes back in with a grenade. Bless you.
Thank you.
Pick up the ammo off the other guys. You got nowhere to carry it, but like at least throw another magazine in your pocket.
I can't fucking sneeze anymore without getting a bout of anxiety.
Why?
Yeah?
Huh? Why the fuck do you think, Maggie? Give it a wild guess.
Have the kid hold the extra magazines. That's what he's there for. Book or catch.
Why don't you like this movie? What is it about it?
The plot and the writing is, towards the end, is like really bad. Like it starts off fairly solid, but it downgrades a lot. Oh shit, this scene. Like there's certain scenes where I'm like, especially in the beginning, where I'm like, holy fuck, they had balls.
It's Netflix. They wrote us a check and said go.
Or they're just gonna throw him off.
Alright.
That's unfortunate.
And now the chipmunk reports back to Chris Hemsworth. This is a Squirrel Girl movie. Fuck you.
Gonna shoot him?
Shit.
Stab him? What are you
Unfortunately.
gonna do to this kid?
What's your IQ
Oh,
score?
he's got
for
a
him?
nasty scar on his face.
It was on the other side too.
Oh, really?
Got them Joker shit going on. It's a nice knife. Now you can usurp me. Oh, okay. Do both pinkies. You don't need them that much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do toes count?
No, I said fingers. I'm telling you, just ask if you can just take both pinkies off.
Oh, ring finger's better. Forgot where I heard that, but her pinky's actually really useful to stabilize the things you're holding. And you have a lot more control of your pinky. You can mostly independently move your pinky
So I can't
Without moving.
independently move my pinky, but I can independently move my ring finger.
without moving your other fingers.
Yeah.
You're moving your pinky. But that's why they say recommend left hand, because you have actually less fine motor skills in your left.
Okay. Just rolling around in the bends, just doing it.
Like, not everyone can bring your pinky down without moving your other fingers. And then some people who can do it can only do it on their dominant hand versus their...
I could almost do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it here.
Yep.
Yeah, Hunter was just saying that he doesn't like this movie because it's cliche.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, for me, if you're making an action movie and it's just like, if it's an action movie, I want to watch an action movie, right? It doesn't need to be the best plot. It doesn't have to be the best anything. It just has to have good action.
Yeah, you gotta
If a
pass.
movie's like
Yeah.
entirely just gratuitous action with like a general plot that you can follow, then that's a decent action movie.
Mhm.
At least in my opinion. It
Yeah.
doesn't need
I
to...
feel like the thing with me is that they tried to do some plot twist and make it different, but the plot twists are very cliche. Like, you can spot them a mile away when they're coming. Like, by this point, you can probably already tell, like, one of the plot twists that happens.
have not been paying
Yeah.
close enough, like nearly close enough attention to spot any sort of plot twist.
There's at least 2 that they've hinted at by now.
$2005.
That would make... This movie just came out.
People
would-
born in 2005?
Yeah. He would be 15. Raffy.
No.
After you work at a camp, you work with children born after 2010.
No.
God, I remember last year during camp, one of the girls, I was talking to them, and like, I was
Are
recommending...
you telling me there were kids born in 2011 that are 8 years old? Or 9 years old? Whatever. Last year it would have been 8 years old, because I worked at camp last year, not this year. Shut the fuck up.
It was so weird listening to the kids tell me they were born in or after 2010.
God.
And
yeah, like, and then, like, I was talking to, like, one of them, and, like, I had to, like, take a break because they didn't know what 9/11 was.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck are you doing at camp, by the way?
I was talking to, like, one of the older kids about a musical, and I was recommending Come From Away. And then, like, one of the other older girls, she was in 6th grade, and she's like, what's 9/11? And I'm like, I had to walk away.
All the kids just
I had to, like, stand
Jesus.
up, walk to, like, the only other person who was alive during 9/11, because there was only 3 people in that camp that was alive after 9/11. Like,
you just walked over, you looked really disheveled like you needed a beer, and you're like...
I just walked over and I put my hand on my head and I'm just like, Julie, I just realized you, me, and Mr. Person are the only ones that is old enough to be alive during 9/11. Not even the other counselors were alive.
You know how they said never forget, they forgot. It finally happened.
And then, like, one of the other kids was like, when were you born? I'm like, 1999. And they're like, oh, I was born in 2011. And I'm like,
that's not a real year
that's
to be
not
born
a real
in.
year.
There were no babies born after 2000.
Shouldn't you be in preschool?
That was yesterday. Do you think you were born yesterday?
There are 12-year-olds in this day and age of 2020. Grow the fuck up!
It's only gonna get worse, too.
Like,
Are you telling me there are 5-year-olds that were born in 2015?
That one hurt. You know what's gonna hurt? A couple years from now when it's like I was born in 2017. That one's gonna hurt.
Ooh.
Because 2017 was fucking dream year. This year's nightmare year, but
No. Like, any kid that's born in, like, after 2016, I'm gonna be like, you've never had a good time, have you?
I don't know. There's some good entertainment that came out. God, I'm looking at him and I'm just like, Klaus?
For her, I think of that one YouTuber, like, what's her name?
Sophia however you say her last name.
Yeah. Like, every time I see her.
That's her first name.
Sophia the First.
No, that's Ariel Winter. Different actress.
I was a girl in the village doing alright. And I became a princess overnight.
No.
Figure out how to do it right.
No.
So much to learn.
No.
Up in the castle with my new family.
In a school made just royalty. You're actually gonna get a drop on your mic.
No.
No.
Okay. Look at fucking Ghost over here. Man, I hope that Modern Warfare 2 sequel is good.
Okay.
No, I'm just thinking about Call of Duty now, because I said Ghost. Modern Warfare story was okay. I hope they keep it going.
Who the fuck is messaging me on TikTok?
Did I motherfucking stutter? You bitch!
Oh. My boyfriend's messaging me on TikTok.
Well, that makes it okay then.
You bitch! Holy shit.
Yeah, I think there was like one shot in the middle that was actually like really good.
The action so far isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had one major scene and a couple little minor splurts.
Yeah. I'm not as mad as it. I'm not as mad with it as I was with Old Guard.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think it could change since we're only at the
Yeah.
start. But right now, I was gonna say, like, pacing wise, this is good. We started out. There's like a hint of like they did the thing where it's like we start at the end, but we haven't had any action until now, and we're consistently doing bursts of action now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think
And maybe
this
like
is...
halfway through this, there'll be like.
I can't remember if I
The lighting is. Whew.
Yeah.
They just fucking slapped an Instagram filter over this whole shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this shot was either... I can't remember if I loved it or hated it. Let me
This
see if
looks
I
like
can
they
notice.
slapped an Instagram filter all over it, just post-production, just...
Sometimes I wonder, because
I'm trying to notice where's the cuts on this.
Mhm.
Like obviously when they went in that tunnel was a cut. That was a cut.
ooh, that's nice.
I think they just did a wide cut there.
Did Thor say fuck?
The filming of this is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's nice.
I feel like this bothers me a little bit because I feel like I'm in like one of those Universal like 3D rides.
That is what it feels like. It does feel like you're in a ride.
That's a cut.
Just scream with them and they'll go away.
That was another cut. They're being really smooth with the
That's a nice car. I'm a sucker for any sort of car crash.
that was another cut there, but it's smooth enough.
Ooh.
Yes.
The CGI break on the window was weird. It kind of floated
Wow,
with the car.
cut. Or minor work of a cut. The shaky cam is bugging me a little bit. It's like too
Yeah?
long of a shaky cam. Like the long take is
It's
nice.
a little dizzying.
Mhm.
I think it
The
works.
longer... It worked at first, but I feel like it's going on too long. Now I'm just starting to get dizzy.
That was a cut. That was a nice cut into the car though.
There's
where
a
it
movie
still
that
felt
has
smooth.
a similar scene. It's not an action scene, but just like in the car, out of the car, impossible shot. I forget how they did it. There should have been more shake on that crash, maybe.
Especially with the amount of shake that's been in this movie. So this
really
long take
hate
is still going.
I really hate the warm tone filters.
Mm-hmm. I think that like what immediately threw me off of this movie because it doesn't stop the entire time we're in India, which is like 90% of the movie. It's like, other than like the little bit where they're like introducing Chris Hemsworth or like entirely warm tone. Oh, lens flare.
It was fine.
Mm-hmm. I think they just decided to leave it in. I think that was an accidental, not added. It's not like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where they like added so many like.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to point out when we were watching Winter Soldier, but there was a really nice lens flare that served a purpose. It was like very blatant, added in one, but it filled the frame nicely to make like one of your like accidental art shots that you get from like videos and stuff.
They really like the long takes in this movie.
Mm-hmm. I think this long take is still. Did they cut when they first saw these guys?
I think they did.
Mm-hmm. There's a cut when we
Oh, that
changed
was a-
characters, but
That was a cut there.
yeah, you're booming. Long takes are fun, but you gotta be careful because it's not impressive just to do a long take. You have to make sure it's actually done well. I remember Arrow started doing lots of long take shots, but they're really sloppy.
Mm-hmm. Like, this one's really well put together where you can't really tell where they, like, mash together multiple takes and stuff like that. Except for, like, very obvious ones where they just fill in the entire frame.
Yeah. The best one's, like, Birdman, which the whole movie is a long take.
And that movie is just now used to, like, explain to people how to do long takes.
Yeah. I like those, and then, like, I usually talk about the Daredevil one, but the hallway fight, but there's one in season 3 that's grander, that's just as good.
See, like, there's parts where I'm like, okay, like, that long take was kind of not great, because you couldn't even tell that, like, he was in trouble, that someone was grabbing him until they, like, moved away and he is grabbed. And now, what the fuck is Chris Hemsworth doing? Who knows? We're following this kid now.
Gotta keep it moving. The only problem I have with the scene right now is it's the wrong kind of quiet. Like, there needs to be more background ambiance if you're not going to do music and make it feel like you're really in the scene. It's a little too quiet. Good job.
See? Where the fuck did he come from? Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did
I'm
he
Doll!
come
Open the
from?
Bifrost! Oh, those are cool masks. I wonder if that's actually an issue. Got little eye holes on them. They look like, what's it called?
How many bullets do you have in that gun?
Cobra Commander soldiers. I'm waiting for a reload, too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, I can't look at that.
I understand you're going for a feel, but oh lord.
It's
Could
weird
you go
because
down the feel?
my fucking tolerance for shaky cam is very high. But then again, I'm the guy who understands what's going on in the Transformers action scene, and it seems like people legitimately have problems following them.
See, like, my limit for shaky cam is Hunger Games. The amount,
was really bad.
like,
They just make me dizzy.
Yeah.
like when you're rewatching a film, you kind of start to understand more, and you don't feel as dizzy because you understand where it's going to be. And Hunger Games, and I guess this movie it serves a purpose in how they were like filming it.
They're doing it well though, because a problem I see a lot with people trying to do, especially like handheld shaky cam action scenes, is you've set up your shaky cam, but then you've zoomed in, and you shouldn't do both because it makes the minor shakes even worse. Because if this was zoomed in anymore, it would be egregious. But they've clearly planned out like how much they want to zoom, and it's clearly like someone maybe with a bit of a stabilizer on, but like a natural one, and he's walking with them. And you can see him slightly adjusting to make sure your heads are in frame and stuff. I can go to the bathroom, but you gotta keep going without me.
Keep going without you.
It's a commentary track.
Oh look.
Commentary twack.
How long has this long tape been going?
Forever.
Okay.
I think since they started running away.
Lens flare. Like, I feel like they were going for the reverse Marvel cuts with the action scenes. And like you had like stuff where like, yeah, he's in frame. So now we have to turn around to see the other guy instead of just fucking cut.
I don't know, I think it kind of works.
It kind of works, but at the same time, I wish I could see, like, what people are kind of doing. Because then you get, like, Chris Hemsworth just appearing when the guy needed him.
I guess, yeah. I think it's kind of cool. So, this movie so far is feeling very, like, gratuitous, violence, action movie, kind of look at this guy beat up all these other guys kind of movie. And I think that kind of action movie is much, like, that's an acceptable kind of action movie. Fucking Old Guard was egregious because they tried to do something with it, And it didn't work. Like, they tried to make it, like, very emotional, very, oh, you care about these characters. We're gonna put in a few action scenes here and there because, yeah, it's an action movie, but, like, it was less about the action and more about the characters. But they did it badly. Like, you can do that. You can make a movie that's more character-based than action-based and still have it like an action movie. But if you're going to do it badly, then it's just a bad action movie. You may as well just make it like this fucking movie, where it's just fucking action and killing people and shooting people for the sake of it. Like fucking, what's that other movie? With Liam Neeson. The really popular one, Taken?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just fucking, it's the simplest fucking plot in the world, and it's just 2 hours of gratuitous violence. Like, that's fine. It's just you're gonna sit there for 2 hours and watch someone punch and kick and shoot someone, and you're gonna have like a plot that's easy to follow, and the whole focus of it is punching and kicking and shooting. That's it.
If I remember correctly, because granted it has been a hot minute since I first watched this, they do try to do stuff though with Chris Hemsworth's character in the second half. And like, because his whole thing is like, this is going to be my last one at later points, and it's just like, I don't really want to do this to you anymore, I'm getting old.
Oh,
and then they go into like his backstory and shit.
We're not even an hour into this movie yet, I don't think.
It's like, what's really good about this movie is like the fight scenes are fairly good. And like, yeah, the choreography is pretty good. That is disgusting. That is ugly as fuck.
Too bad Jason couldn't see that.
Oh lord, that was not great. Because they kind of make you care about certain they try to make you care about certain characters, I feel.
Oh, you missed this rat-ass explosion.
You can still see the CGI flames.
That's okay.
Oh wow, that blood.
We're going.
And there's like parts where like they're trying to show he's like really injured, but like then they forget about it later.
Like Punisher. Got Punisher style injuries on this bitch.
And honestly, when I first watched it, I forgot who that guy was when he first appeared, so I'm like, who the fuck is this bro?
Who is he?
He's the original bodyguard who hired them to do the extraction. Yeah, like there's like a whole like plot line with him and his kid, and that's why he started doing this and all that. And they've already explained all that shit. But if you're not like really paying attention, you're kind of like, what is going on? Let me zone in for the fights.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to give this a fair shake, and so far it's fine.
Yeah, it's like
It's not even, I can't say worse, but it's just not as good John Wick so far.
I was just telling Maggie, this is just fucking gratuitous violence for the sake of violence.
Yeah. And
like, it's fine.
Cool. Violence is a beautiful thing.
Like, it's fine. Maggie says that it gets worse later on.
I'm waiting for
we're not even an hour into this movie yet.
I feel like it gets worse because they try to do, like, more plot and character shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing you have to be careful of when you want to do your stunt show movie. Because, like, John Wick works. It's got a simple premise, and then we just keep going. And it has emotional moments, but it's hard to explain, but it knows where to put them and what exactly to do with them. But like they hinted at how this guy misses his kid or family or whatever, and I feel like you could easily execute that terribly.
Yeah. We'll see. You're not even gonna clean that before you put a bandage on it? Are you sure?
I think he used all the water he had, didn't he? When they got out of that first action scene.
No, he just gave him a cup of water. Look at that lens flare. Look at those cuts that actually exist in this movie. It's so weird going from, like, granted, it's, like, long take action and now, like, a lot of cuts talking.
You gotta cool down after an action scene.
Yeah.
You just got like 2 action scenes put together. You gotta cool down at some point. That sucks. Wait. It's funny because I tried to give the odor a chance, but it didn't catch me at all. I'm giving this a chance, and it's nice. I can't wait for me to tap out and just watch you guys get really mad at 6 Underground because I know I keep saying it, but oh my god. You know who the director is, right? I mentioned it.
Who?
Okay, I can't
Mention
tell
it
you.
again?
I can't tell you now. I will tell
okay.
you before we start it.
Gotcha.
The reaction will be great. Please don't Google it. But I will tell you it stars Ryan Reynolds. Cup's fucked. Train guy was drunk.
This lighting is weird.
Yeah. It seems like it's natural, but with like the filter thrown over it in post.
I guess I just really hate the warm tone filter. Like just, ugh.
I have a hard time finding filters because sometimes you can get your movie to just look like this on the day. I only ever notice it after I see like behind the scenes. Like Mad Max Fury Road has really intense filter work, but at the same time, like I don't know, it could look like that because like I think The Martian looks like how it was shot. Like there's not a lot of filtering over it for the Mars stuff. But Mad Max has that really intense blue sky and really orange dirt.
Yeah.
But the behind the scenes stuff, it's like really fucking like bleached brown sand and like regular sky.
It's a lot of orange.
Yeah.
Although this shot looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a nice establishment shot. It's steady. It kind of tells you what you need to know. It's like this is the type of apartment building.
Oh Jesus, covered in blood.
He looks like he went the extra mile to just cake himself.
Like just all over him. You couldn't have taken your shirt and kind of.
I think what was he caught in the explosion? Is that what gave him all the blood?
Yeah, what did give him all that blood, Maggie?
I was aware.
Do you remember?
I don't
Damn.
really.
Like there's so much of it.
Is he getting his Terminator scene?
Is your
you've seen
nose
Terminator?
broken? Is that what it is?
Yeah, his
like
nose is broken.
Yeah, Terminator scene. There's a great scene in Terminator where Arnold is just in a mirror fixing himself, and like they do a great special effects shot where he like removes his skin in one shot take, and you see like the endoskeleton and blood and stuff. Why would Bucky do this?
Don't forget, he's canceled now.
Or his girlfriend is? I don't know. It was weird watching you, listening to you explain that, because it started as, he's canceled. Wait, no, his girlfriend did something, so she's canceled. Like, just the spiral into, like, wait, is this a thing? I don't know anymore.
It was, his girlfriend was canceled because she did something, and they canceled him for defending his girlfriend for the shit she was canceled for. I don't know. Celebrity canceling is like, it's a lot. I don't pay, especially for shit that I don't really give a shit about.
The
I
only
don't.
like celebrity shit I pay attention to is sometimes when people are like in relationships, and all I do is go, "Oh, that's cute," and I never check in again. Like Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield are dating for realsies. Oh, that's cute. Look, they got a dog. Oh, that's cute. And I don't think they're together anymore. So that's the end of that cycle.
What a kid.
I don't remember what they look like anymore.
I haven't seen a child in 30 years.
In 30
What are you doing here,
years!
small man? Get back to work. His face is really fucked up. We gotta move. We gotta go. Jesus, he is the Terminator.
Don't you care about that man and his son?
A little bit, honestly.
I don't know. So far, I don't entirely hate this. It's just kind of mindless.
Yeah, it's
Which
just
is
fun.
fine for an action movie.
That scene with the guy talking to his son worked because the guy's acting was pretty decent. Like when he was crying, I was like, "Oh,
Nice.
bud."
See, like, I think I don't like this because it was, like, told to me, like, it's so amazingly good. Like, it's so, like, it's critically acclaimed. Or, like, I don't even know what the fuck my dad all said. But he's like, it's, like, one of the best movies ever made. And I'm like, I doubt.
Yeah, the only, like, other mouths I listen to actively are, like, a couple YouTubers. And they're very real about, like, how they look at movies. Other than that, I try to avoid everything. And, like, I've found that no matter what, like, music, TV, anime, movies, if someone, like, if I see the world going, oh, I won't check it out for, like, half a decade. Because I'm just like, I need this to be unaffected opinion when I see it. And, like, sometimes people will show me pieces of things, and I will seek it out on myself, and I'll enjoy it. Like, if Hamilton had been forced down my throat, I don't think I'd like it today.
Ow.
We killing kids?
We're killing kids.
Hell yeah. Look at that kid. God. And stay. Oh my fucking god! He lifted him off the ground! Thor, no! Oh, that's pretty cool though. I'm gonna fucking get you, motherfucker. Yeah! Jesus. These are really good stunts. These kids are tough as fuck. Goddamn Lord of the Flies. Yeah? You're holding that wrong. Just get the powder. Oh my god, these fucking children of the corn. Just with sawed-off shotguns and machetes. Literally coming at Chris Hemsworth. Cool. Oh, I picked a bad decision to sit down in.
Hmm?
I can already feel my legs dying. I won't move, but this is gonna suck in like 3 minutes, 26 seconds.
I can't tell if this is a painting or a picture.
What is it?
This.
It looks like it's a CGI model, kinda. God, look at that real rat just swimming through the sewage.
Well, let's say so.
Where's my SAG card? What?
I told you!
Hellboy's in this? I forgot!
I told you!
Fucking David Harbour. Get out of here!
What's your opinion?
I think either painting or CGI model.
Something about the look of the blonde hair, like the area
For me, like,
surrounding
it's
it and
the
way it
earring.
sticks out. I'm like,
The earring?
Because, like, how it's sitting on, like, the big hoop.
The light coming off of it also looks like one of those reference lights they put in CGI model viewers.
Yeah. Look at the hair when you zoom in on it.
Yeah, it's... You know what it might be? It might be a CGI model with like some Photoshop brushstrokes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice.
Look at him.
Hey David. I'm sorry Hellboy didn't go well, David.
Eh.
It's not even your fault.
I always get, like, so shocked every time I see him in things now, because all
It
I
is
think of is
CGI.
Stranger
It's funny because
Things.
he was in things before, but it's like now it's like David Harbour.
And, like, I see him in, like, Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, he's in that one part of Suicide Squad for a little.
Or this movie, I'm just like, what?
Where's Elle? No, I don't eat, remember? Okay, I'm actually gonna have to change how I'm sitting, because this is horrible. Why can't I just be comfy sitting like an idiot?
No.
Why does it have to be this? It's so much better, but it's not as satisfying.
Cease.
Were you talking to Rafi or me?
Raph, she tried to tickle my feet.
Let me go check on that starter.
Cease.
I have 2 hands.
Oh jeez.
Stop! There's dialogue happening.
Yeah, well. There's always dialogue.
See? Chris Hemsworth is taking pills. Popping pills.
Pill popping.
Everybody pop your pussy like that.
Everybody. Look at
Bop
Chris,
your pussy.
Look at Chris Hemsworth bop his pussy.
Don't stop, don't miss.
Just the very delayed. All my boys bop your pussy like this. Hey!
Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss.
Ooh, Ferrari.
Like, I understand why they want a little bit of a lull, but this part is a lull.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just, like, I have patience. Because, like, the lull... I never mind lulls. I think it's because I'm interested in what's going to be said. Because, like, I, like... Everyone told me in, like, those writing classes, like, you write dialogue well. So I'm like, really? Okay. So now I
Write
just
what?
try... Dialogue!
Oh.
So now I pay attention to dialogue a lot. I'm always interested in what someone's going to say, even if it's bad or good or whatever. That's how you spell scour? I thought it was W-E-R.
I have no idea.
How do you spell hello? Is that how it's spelled? Where's the line?
Where's the line? I feel like this is gonna taste better with the whole wheat flour. It's gonna have a little bit more depth of flavor.
It's gonna have some more bite.
Have a little bit of a kick.
Yeah, have some zest.
It's gonna be sharp.
God.
Give it some tanginess.
How do you
Tang works, cause like, tang is like a spice type thing. Yeah, what's up?
answer this question?
Why are you asking
Ow.
me? You think I have a relationship experience? I didn't read it though. What did it
Wait,
say?
what?
So,
me
Tomas just texted me like, if you could ask anything from me, what will it be? It could be serious or for shits and giggles. And I'm like,
Well, then think.
there's so many. There's options there. I don't know which way I want to go.
Well, how do you want to respond?
I
Funny
don't
or
know.
serious?
I don't know.
What's the first thing that pops into your head?
I am a bisexual, non-bi.
Uh-huh.
Switch. I can't make a decision to save my goddamn life.
What's the
So
first
give
thing
us
that
the
pops into your
options
head?
and we'll tell you.
Yeah, what pops into your head? Even if it's multiple things.
See, I'm trying to decide shits and giggles or serious because I can't even think of the options from there.
If anything, just say, lol, it's hard to decide, then say a few things.
I said like, well, there's a lot of options there, and he's just like, well, now I'm curious.
This is a very quiet scene.
There's barely any, like, even, like, an original soundtrack on this movie. Am I wrong?
No.
They don't have a lot of music in this movie, no.
Because I think
There's some, like, action twangs, but nothing big.
and I think there's, like,
No theme or
fucking,
anything.
what's it called? Like, licensed music. But that's kind of it. I don't think they have any original. Or barely any.
It works, though. This doesn't seem like a movie that needs, like, a 20...
A soundtrack.
Yeah, like a 20-song OST. It's quiet, it's personal. And then when you get, like, your action scenes, most of the sound is, like, the fighting, and maybe a little bit of action music, like your fucking twangs in between, walking between set piece and set piece. I wonder how Chris feels about using his own accent versus like a voice for some roles. I don't think I've ever seen a role where he has to use like a different accent though.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. So it's just gonna be me and Maggie on their phone. Is that mac and cheese? Did you bring this boy mac and cheese?
Yep.
Is it actually mac and cheese?
I think it is.
Oh my god. It looks like Kraft
want
dinner
some,
too.
I want some now.
Oh, I want some.
I want Kraft mac and
Dude,
cheese
just
now.
dingy, disgusting Kraft. Is that your one thing? Like we always talk about, like homemade versus like just public spot. But do you like Kraft dinner?
Yeah.
Is that your weakness?
I really like Kraft mac and cheese.
I found your McDonald's. It's Kraft fucking dinner. We'll get Kraft mac and cheese next time. I haven't had it in like a couple of years, so it should be fun. And if we remember, it's in the same aisle, so we'll try and get some beefaroni.
Ooh, I also love beefaroni.
Really? I didn't know.
I love beefaroni! Those are like my shit foods from my childhood that I will eat like forever. How did he? Oh yeah, his son died of lymphoma. You're missing character moment, Jason. You're missing a character moment. Get off your phone. Turn off the flash, you fucking moron.
What are you, me?
His son died.
Yeah, I don't care.
Mhm.
That's because I don't care about kids that aren't mine, and I don't have kids.
So you
I care about Ellie. That's it. That's the one kid.
I'm sure there's another kid I care about, but I can't think of him. Real kids and Ellie. That's it. It's really hard to get me to care about, like, the person the protagonist has lost, honestly. Even, like, when it should be a gimme, like the dog in John Wick. Like, oh, that's sad, but I don't really care. I'm trying to think. You know what? It's funny because it's Chris, but Chris's reactions to, like, when Loki's dead feel really genuine, and I feel those. But I think that's it. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of another one. There's one moment in Transformers 3 that's really nice where it looks like Bumblebee's actually going to die, and Sam is, like, watching it helplessly. That's really good, too. God, we have one more movie after this.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know. What are we doing? I'm gonna make breakfast after. I'm gonna make breakfast before 6 Underground. And then, I don't know what we'll do after. You wanted to watch Princess
Oh,
and
look
Frog,
at
right?
that angle.
Yeah, a little Dutch. Because they're drunk. Everything has a purpose. You just gotta make sure you're doing it
Is
right.
this weird, like how they go from like a weird angle to a normal angle to another weird-ish angle?
Yeah.
Libris.
I guess it. I
Ooh,
tolerate
I
it.
should have some lime. I just realized we're drinking rum and coke, and a little bit of lime will be good. But never mind. Like, off topic.
I was. I think I like tolerate shaky cam and Dutch angles and all that shit more because I understand that there's a purpose behind it, and even if the execution is bad, it's like, okay, I see what you were trying to do. I don't know. If I ever really became a teacher, I'd be very lenient. No one would get below like a fucking D+. I'd be like, I see what you're trying to do by not submitting your assignment. C-.
I feel that shit.
Listen, I didn't send in a bunch of my assignments, so here's what I'm gonna do. Just do it at some point and get it to me, and whatever it is, I will knock a letter grade off of it. It is kind of weird that I don't automatically care about protagonist's lost family, because I'm kind of empathetic.
You could just go and put a bullet in his brain.
Yeah.
I don't know why he looks like he's about to fucking cry.
Looks like he's gonna cry, or he's very confused. It's like, Chris, I don't understand why this movie's still going. I don't understand why I'm here.
Like, this is like the moment where
Where's
I'm just
Elle?
like, I'm tapped out. This lull has been going on for too fucking long.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's just one more big action scene after this, though, so it makes sense to put your lull here. We've had 2 lulls. You start with a lull and you build into the action, then you have a lull before your third act.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
We're still in the fucking lull. Oh yeah, we found out his son died when he was 6 of leukemia.
Oh,
And
we moved to
then,
Shelby
what's his
Ranch.
name was saying, you should just fucking kill the kid now, he's a walking corpse.
You're gonna fight me? I'm Hellboy. What's the matter with you? Man, Hellboy versus Thor would be a fun fight. Oh shit, no, that'd be a good fight. Because Hellboy, it's not in the movies as much, but Hellboy is kind of like Constantine in the movie, where he's just got 1,800 different little things from like lore that could fuck up somebody. So it's like, oh, you're a Norse god? I've got this amulet. Eat shit and die.
Ooh, he biting.
See, like, I feel like this film was trying to be Logan.
Really?
At times.
Really?
At certain
getting that
times, like,
vibe
during
at
the,
all.
like, no, like, during, like, the lull moments, I'm like, they're trying real hard to make you connect with this guy.
Okay,
I don't know.
yeah, I see what you're saying, but the
Like-
lulls in Logan aren't about us learning about him. The point is we know him already, but it's more about the fact that he is in so much pain and has seen so much shit that he is now letting the facade drop constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's visibly weak and tired.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here it's just like, I've been doing this job a while, but you know, it's a job, and then look, something to live for. Whereas Logan's about like coming to terms with your life and finding something to die for.
Mm.
We should watch Logan. Have you seen Logan?
I
I've
love
not seen
Logan.
Logan's really good.
Logan's really good.
I thought I was gonna cry, but I didn't. But I was really close.
Oh, there he goes.
You want
Hi,
to watch
David.
a movie where you cry? We can watch Rocket Man. I cried for the last like 45 minutes of that movie.
I've only cried at I've cried in one movie. I cried in Toy Story 3 because I saw it late and someone told me that the ending was the incinerator bit, and I was like, wait, really? That's kind of fucked. So when the incinerator bit came up, I was like, oh shit.
No, Rocket Man is real. That movie is. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to cry during a movie, you. Fucking Rocket Man. God. We should watch that movie. Because there are so many really, really good queer themes in that movie.
Oh, did they not carrot out on the queer shit in that?
No, they absolutely did not. The whole movie is a queer story.
That's good.
Like, straight people probably wouldn't notice it because it's more of a subtle kind of story. Of queer, not that subtle, but like
But
a
like
lot of the themes.
consumable for a general audience.
Yeah, it's very consumable for a general audience, but especially for queer people, it hits really, really hard.
That's good.
So it's just a fantastic movie. The guy who plays Elton John is the guy who plays
Kingsman Boy.
the Kingsman Boy. Yeah.
He's good. It's
No,
funny-
his acting in that movie is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like literally, the acting in that movie is so good.
I remember
And it's kind of musical-ish, where they have like these big numbers with a whole bunch of dancing and an ensemble.
Yeah.
But they also have more subtle moments where it's just kind of like the songs playing over Elton John's real life events and stuff.
That's good. It's nice to strike a balance. I remember that Yesterday and Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't think they came out around the same time, but I was aware of them around the same time. And for me personally, I don't watch a lot of
I can't stand biopics. I watch them all the time.
biopics, but I really like
I
when
watch
there's
them all the
a-
time because my mom loves them, but they bother me so much sometimes because they're usually very inaccurate.
Oh no, Elton John himself worked on Rocket Man.
Because like Bohemian Rhapsody was really good, but then I like looked into it more, and then it just pissed me off that they like were kind of really inaccurate at times.
No, I feel like we should watch Rocketman. Like, genuinely, I
It seemed
feel
like it was going to be the best of the three of them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of interested in Yesterday more because I'm not a big Beatles person. So it
Oh
would've been
yeah,
nice to see
and
more
it
of their
wasn't
songs
good
and
at
stuff.
all.
Yeah, I got a few more songs for the playlist, but that's about it. Yeah,
Oh no, then we should definitely watch Rocketman.
yeah, I like Elton John. God, I just realized Elton John and that guy have worked together before because Elton John's a big part of Kingsman 2. Is like a joke character.
Yeah, he is.
Should we have an Elton John and Exeathon?
I watched Rocketman twice now. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, because I watched it once with my mom, and then I watched it again with Carlos and my dad. And I didn't cry as much the second time as I did the first time. The first time I literally, I cried for the last, like, 45 minutes of the movie, no joke. Like, I started, and then I just didn't fucking stop. Until, like, after the movie already ended. Like, legit. But the second time, I cried a little bit. Only just at one particular scene. It's just really hard for me to watch.
Jesus, my nails look unrecognizable now that I stopped biting them a little. It's kind of scary.
Mhm. But it's nice at the same time. Like I've had long nails now for like
so I
2
don't have
months.
it's nice because I've been biting my nails since I could talk, I think. And there's a part of me that's like, what is even the purpose of not biting my nails?
Yeah, but then like I get moments like this where my nails are like long and I can do nail art on it, and it makes
Yeah.
me very happy to see my pretty nails.
I guess I need my thing I can do with them.
Oh, yeah,
Because I can't
no.
even do this all the time. Because I'm sure I'll get fucking questions.
Oh
and
yeah, they had a
comments.
moment and now they're working together.
Okay.
I feel like
More or
this
less.
movie's a lot better if you don't pay attention to the lulls and just tune in for
I
action.
guess. It's very clear that you care about the little details. And for me, I'm willing to forgive it because it's clear in a lot of movies, like, we're trying to do this. And unfortunately, that means we might not be able to do this other thing. Like for Old Guard, it's clear that they're trying to make kind of a character-focused fantasy action film in modern day. And that means, unfortunately, science will be put to the wayside, as easy as it would be to just do better science. And here it's like, listen, our script's not great, but
It's
this
not
is
even
about
the
our action.
science that's bad. Like, the science is... There's ethical problems with it. The ethical problems pop in for, like, maybe 15 minutes max.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Old Guard is just its writing style. It sucks. And that's
Yeah,
what
it's bad.
pisses me off
I
with
was
this
just latching
movie.
onto that thing you were screaming about in the last hour.
That's because, like, I got really
Oh,
triggered.
shit.
It's like this movie, they tried, granted they didn't focus as much, so it's not as egregious, but when I first watched it, I again watched it, like, my dad was going on, like, it's such a good movie, it's like,
I
really,
wouldn't say that.
yeah,
It's
like,
not phenomenal. It's not like
It's good.
a
I'd say-
world-changing movie. It's a fine movie. If you want to watch an action movie, this is a perfectly good action movie to watch.
This feels like there are
yeah,
two
but
kinds
again,
of...
like, I was introduced to this movie, like, this is so amazingly good,
Yeah, and
it's
that's why I
gonna be
avoid people.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like the writing is great, Prince Hemsworth is great, the characters are just
Yeah.
He's
phenomenal,
not doing
and
much.
I'm like,
he's pulling a Brie Larson. He's not really doing much.
Mhm.
You can do more. But
and
they
like
said
the
nah.
first like 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, this is fine, this looks really interesting, and then I was
Yeah.
like, nope,
The most like
this is
legitimately
the
gripping
most
part of
cliche
this
shit
was
I've ever seen.
the child's introduction. There was some nice visual storytelling, but the rest of this is just like your basic bitch shit. Phone. Oh shit, Granada! I have yet to see a movie that does a grenade realistically. I think Gemini Man has one good realistic grenade, but that's it. There's an almost realistic one in Captain America, but like they can never get past doing like the little puff of flame for a frag grenade. Yeah, just sneak them across the border. We got this. We do it. Pull a gun. Shit, he looks a lot like Bayek in that shot. The Assassin's Creed Origins main character. This guy's good. He should be in things. Maybe he is.
Who knows?
Not me. Yeah, I've never lost control. Your face, Two-Face, with the man who sold the world. He could play Rambo. If they ever want to remake Rambo or anything. God, Rambo would be really good with like a John Wick style.
Oh man.
I'm just thinking about it now. And the later Rambos have some interesting character stuff, so you could do a nice combination. Just really fun, like Vietnam style jungle action, and some like personal character shit. This worked really well. I like that we decided to do these 3 films for our action movie trilogy because they're very similar. They're just like, it's not even like, it's bullet porn.
Yeah.
Just like gun-focused action films. Everyone just rocking big-ass carbines and shablamos and vests and... Yeah, double tap. Also, it seems like this movie has realistic silencers. Because his rifle has a silencer and it's still making decent noise. But it's not like the
very lightest of pops.
Yeah. Just say shit. That's the second time he's done an oh sh, and then the action starts. Nice shot. Ooh, that looks really good. Nah, it looks bad. No, you had it! Damn it. You could have done that as a miniature and then blue screened it in, maybe.
No.
That looks really good, but then you cut. Aww.
Can't have good things.
They had a good thing. Maybe they couldn't get the copter to fall in the way they wanted. Oh my god! Rappy, did you see that? He picked up a man by his torso and spun him back legs first into another man and broke his neck backwards.
Oh man.
Christ of
good.
Nazareth. Cool guys don't look at
Nice.
explosions. Oh fuck. I was expecting, oh well, no, the movie's not over yet. I'll wait till the end.
You were expecting what?
No, you said there's a couple twists. I don't know.
I mean, like,
I'm
there's
waiting for
kind
one that I
of,
thought
but,
was
like,
gonna
you guys
happen.
weren't really paying attention when they were happening.
Who said this? I was paying attention.
Like, one twist was, like, the guy that hired them, betrayed them.
Yeah, we talked about it in the car. Him and the kid.
Mhm.
I want to give this a fair shake because I wanted to watch it too, but it kind of went on the list of like I'll get to this at some point, months from now.
I'm also, like, not really big on just such gracious action films, so.
Yeah, it gives it's a nice chance for stunt workers to shine. That's why John Wick's so great. I love when the director of your movie is the person who usually works in the behind. Like the first Deadpool, Greg Miller's like a VFX guy, and Deadpool was his first movie.
I don't know. I feel like action movies don't need to be groundbreaking to be fine. Like, you
Yeah.
can make an absolutely fine action movie
Yeah.
by just making it just straight up
Mhm.
fucking
I don't know, like, I guess, like,
it's a phrase my mom says in Spanish, puño, patadas y coñazos, which is just punches, kicks, and smacks, or whatever. That's just, the whole movie is just, you know, fucking going hard with the gratuitous violence.
Mhm.
And that's for me, that's absolutely fine for an action movie.
Yeah.
And
I'm
see,
not
like,
saying-
I get that, but at the same time, I get so bored. I
It's-
tapped out.
That's,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Like,
fair.
around where, like,
That's
what's his name,
fair.
Hopper popped in, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with this movie.
It's just completely mindless fun.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah, it's just mindless fun. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's just completely mindless. I haven't been paying attention to half of this movie. And I'm still, like, when I tune back in, it's just like, oh, look at these cool stunts that are happening. Look at this fun violence. I don't need to pay super close attention to it
Yeah.
for it to still make sense to me. It's just
See, like, I
the
remember
most
when I was
basic
watching it,
action movie that you can make. I
my
don't
mom was paying deep attention to this movie, and she's just like, the entire time, who the fuck is that? Who is this person again? What the fuck is, what is she, who is her? Who is her? Who is
That's
she
the-
again?
It's the
And my
person-
mom's just like,
Sophia.
That's
Yeah,
the person that
and-
hired Chris.
and if I have to barely pay attention to a movie and then explain to my mom who's paying deep attention to the movie what the fuck's going on, there's a mild problem.
Yeah. I'm not. I wasn't expecting this to change the game or anything. Well, a lot of these, especially John Wick 3, I think is the best example of this. Their resumes more than anything for the director of like, look how good our action choreography is. It's just a nice chance for them to really stretch their stuff. It's like if you had a movie that was just Bollywood dances.
My problem is a lot of people think that every single movie that comes out needs to be groundbreaking in some way.
no.
Like, every single movie needs to be the best at something, and it needs to really, you know, change the world in some way, change the people who watch it in some way. Sometimes a movie can just be 2 hours of gratuitous violence.
Yeah, you don't need to
and you
reinvent the
sit
wheel.
there, you don't need to think too hard, you don't need to, you know, pay attention very much. The fucking, like you said, the plot twists can be obvious, and it doesn't. It doesn't have to be the best thing since sliced bread every single time. It can just, sliced bread is already good.
What if we get something?
It can just be fucking sliced bread. This is sliced bread. This is just
bread.
What's better than sliced bread is toast.
That requires effort, though, and effort is not better than no effort.
Yeah, this is just sliced bread. This is just a slice of bread.
I'm making a
that is the
sandwich.
same as every single other slice of bread. That's no better than any other slice of bread. It's just it's a slice of bread.
See,
It's
like
just
what
you
pisses
sit
me
here-
off a little bit is that like I'm one. I don't necessarily require substance. You see the shit that I watch sometimes.
Barbie.
That is like what's the word? What's the word I'm thinking of?
Examples, please.
Shit you like.
Nostalgia?
No.
Or-
Shit you like just because you like it.
Guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Shit. What pisses me off with, like, sometimes is that there's a decent amount of people who watch movies like this, think for some reason it's goddamn groundbreaking, pass it on to other people saying that it's going to be groundbreaking when they watch it, when it's literally just action for the sake of action for 2 hours with some emotional beats thrown in the middle, and like and then shit on people for liking rom-coms, for instance, or stuff like that.
That's just people being assholes.
Yeah, don't listen to people when it comes
That
to
like for
entertainment.
me that has you shouldn't take people being assholes out on a movie.
Yeah.
Because there are people who will tell you that Old Guard is groundbreaking and amazing and beautiful because it had some gays in it, and because the women weren't sexualized in their action, and
Or
whatever,
sometimes they'll
just because you
whatever
do-
other reasons they're saying that Old Guard is beautiful and amazing and whatever. It's just I listen to those people and I make my own fucking. I can enjoy something while being critical of it.
Yeah.
Like, this is just, I can watch this and say, okay, yeah, this is just any other fucking action movie.
Yeah.
It has its good things and it has its bad things. I'm relatively entertained by watching it. But it doesn't, for me to like something, it doesn't have to be the best thing ever. I could enjoy something that's mediocre just because it has things in it that I enjoy. But people think that to like something, that it has to be groundbreaking somehow. And it's just stupid.
Hey, man.
Hey!
Remember that kid?
Yeah, I remember the kid. I've been paying attention, you see. Just think about the flowers. It's okay, Chris. I remember sometimes I'll try to watch stuff with Mom, and she'll be like, "Why are you talking so much? Do you hate it that much?" I'm like, "No, I'm just being critical because I care."
Mm-hmm.
You can still talk shit about something and like it. Talk mad shit about Destiny every day. Favorite game. Oh, look, it's.
God,
I wonder if that's.
I got thinking
Chris's
about
real kid.
Rocket Man and now I have that song stuck in my head.
Okay, this dying scene's going a little long. There you go. He did a flip.
Do a flip.
And now the James Bond film starts.
Like, the one thing I'm really glad with this movie is that they didn't sequel bait. They, like, did the very opposite of sequel bait. Like, no.
Mm-hmm.
No more.
One and done.
One and done.
Until this does...
I think, like, if this sequel baited, I would, like, be very, very upset.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a possibility for a sequel with, like, Sophia. But...
Anthology would be better than sequel if you wanted to keep getting money off of the name. Like, do a different location, do a different story type with a similar plot. God, the shot of him going in the water just triggered, like, the music when Captain America goes into the water and so now that's playing in my head.
Like, the only thing that, like, really bugs me is, like, stuff like this where, like, they obviously meant for you to really connect with him, and you're like, you're supposed to cry here, you're supposed to be upset that he's dead, and, like, no.
It's okay.
It's
No.
It's funny because I'm of the opinion of, he's probably better off dead. He's probably tired.
Like, it makes, that's the only thing that, like, really made sense story-wise, but, like, it's like an Old Guard where, like, that girl, like, she should have fucking died.
You should have died. What?
And they should have ended the movie there. I don't know why we're still going. I actually don't remember why we're still going. The movie's over. You could have just...
And we gotta show how his life has changed since meeting Chris Hemsworth. There's one thing I like that it was in The Amazing Spider-Man and one other movie that we watched. Like, your high school protagonist by the end of the movie... Oh, Onward. By the end of Onward and Amazing Spider-Man, you're like a loner, outcast, kind of nerdy boy. He starts showing more skin, like he rolls up his sleeves or he wears t-shirts instead of long sleeves. Because he's come out of his shell and he's willing to show more of himself to the world. It's a cute little detail.
just a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, that's why we kept on going. We need closure, don't we?
No, I'm good.
Don't we? Don't we?
Is Sophia trans? Blah, 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 blah.
No, she's here to murder.
I know. That's a nice dress. Where are you coming from? Is this at that club we saw earlier?
Who knows?
Man, now I really, really want y'all to watch Rocket Man.
We'll watch it.
Like, I understand it's a good movie, but it's like an action movie. I really hate biopics sometimes.
Really? I feel like you would really like this movie. I really, really think you'd like this movie.
Yeah, I know, but it's like the same thing like with Bohemian Rhapsody. And like, I understand it's a good movie. I enjoyed myself while watching it, but I would not sit down and watch it again.
Okay.
Like, it's like, I've seen a lot of biopics. And I'm like, they're good. One time.
Who could that be out of focus?
I don't know. I think you should watch Rocket Man because I think you'll really like it. Because it's not shot like every other biopic. First of all, it's a musical. Like, it's an act, like, literally it's a musical. Like, they have the whole, like, big musical number shots and all that stuff.
Oh shit, I forgot a Russo brother made this.
Is that one of the Russo brothers?
Yeah, that's actually one of the Russo brothers, I'm pretty sure.
I never remembered the first name.
I really think you'll like it.
Oh, it's based on a novel, a graphic novel.
See? Russos.
Oh yeah, Joe Anthony. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Maybe I'm just going to